Hi, I'm Holly.
And I'm Charisse.
Welcome to Ask Mom. Today we're talking about...
How tall am I going to be?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter because there's 6-inch heels, there's 2-inch heels. You can be as tall as you want to be.
And you're just going to be as tall as you are, frankly.
Yes.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Foot binding is not going to make you shorter, so don't even attempt to YouTube that. Right?
Trying to stand up taller, that's not going to make you any taller. Can't stretch it, make it bigger in any way.
No.
There's no potions, there's nothing that really works.
There's this phrase that I go by a lot, and it's just, it is what it is.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of wisdom right there. For most things in life, it is what it is. So obviously the number one thing that's going to affect how tall you are is your DNA. How tall is your mom? How tall is your dad? What side of the family do you take after more? Look at your grandparents. That's going to give you a good indication of how tall or how short you're going to be.
I've heard some things too, like at the age of 2, if your parents were good at measuring, if you double that. Have you heard of that one?
Supposedly. I don't know.
So find out how tall you were at age 2 and double it. That might give you a good idea.
If your mom actually kept records, which my mom didn't.
Yeah.
I was the 4th. So anyway, I looked up a fun thing on webmd.com. And
they have a lot of fun things.
Not really. But I was looking up height to try to get like more information on how tall you can expect to be, right? And they gave a formula. So I'm going to tell you the formula. You'll have to let us know if it worked out for you, if you're already what you think is your final height, okay? So for girls, it's dad's height minus 5 inches plus mom's height divided by 2.
Okay, so for those of you in the UK or Australia or another part of the world that doesn't do inches,
Convert it on Google. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. So I did it for myself to see if in fact it worked. It said I would have been 5'3". I would have loved to have been 5'3". I'm not, I'm 5 feet. So it was more than plus or minus 2 inches in accuracy, which is what it says it is. So anyway, have fun doing that. You can let us know on your little comment whether you think this formula works or not. It was off 3 inches for me, so that's a lot. And so basically, some girls have asked, is it true that you stop growing within a couple of years of starting your period? And one of the things I learned today is I always sort of thought, well, you're sort of beginning the whole hormonal thing maybe around age 11 for a girl, if you're starting kind of on the early side, so that maybe you have your period by the time you're 12 or something like that. But actually, your period is towards the end of your puberty experience. That puberty can start technically much earlier than that, like 9 and 10. Things will start changing in your body, and then you'll notice more and more changes until finally you have your period, and that's towards the end of puberty. And supposedly within 2 years of starting your period, you will be your final height. I would say that was true for me. In 7th grade, I started my period actually in 6th grade, beginning of 6th, and by end of 7th, I was my full height. I never grew after that.
I think that's about right for me too.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's good news or bad news for you, all of you out there. Honestly, I was 5 feet tall. I loved it. So for all of you girls who feel like I'm too short, you date the little guys, you date the tall guys. They all love you. I think it's great.
I'm 5'5", and I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Did it stop you from dating a lot of people that you wanted to date?
Oh, I dated a ton. No, just kidding. No. No, it did not.
Yeah. It was fine for me. So anyway, the only things that can help you grow are
eating properly, nutrition.
Yes.
I mean, it's not going to help you grow. It's not going to add to your, but it definitely won't stunt it. If you have poor nutrition, it could stunt it.
It can stunt it. Yeah. Regardless of what your DNA is, it will stunt it if you eat poorly all the time.
Right.
Sleep. What else? Exercise. You know, the basic things. That's what you need to do if you want to grow to your full potential. We hope that helps you.
I'm Charisse.
And I'm Holly. I hope this was a fun little video for you.
And be happy with whatever height you are.
Exactly. Obviously, it's exactly what God wanted you to be, so rejoice in that. All right. Thanks. Have a good day.